Hi everyone. Welcome back to English Fab, where learning English is practical, useful, and fab. Graphs are everywhere. Whether you are analyzing reports, presenting findings, or discussing trends, knowing how to describe and interpret graphs is an important skill in English. In today's lesson, we will go through a real-life conversation about graphs, covering key phrases and useful vocabulary that will help you explain trends, suggest improvements, and communicate insights with confidence. If you can't understand English, don't worry. You can translate subtitles in both English and your language like this. Please check the extra details in the description below. Let's get started and learn how to talk about data in English. Hey Lyric, I was going through the report and I noticed the graph on page 5. Have you had a chance to look at it?
Yes, I did. It shows the sales growth over the last 6 months. What do you think about it?
The trend is clear, but I think the labels on the x-axis and y-axis need to be adjusted to make it easier to read.
I agree. Also, the colors used for the different categories are too similar. It might be confusing to interpret the data at a glance.
That is a good point. Maybe we can use different shades or patterns to make it more distinct.
Another thing I noticed is that the line graph shows an upward trend, but the percentage change is not included. Adding that might help give more context.
That makes sense. Should we include a comparison with last year's data to give a broader view?
That would be useful. It would help show whether this growth is part of a long-term trend or just a short-term increase.
Great. I will make those changes and update the graph before our next meeting.
Sounds good. Let me know if you need any help with the formatting.
And that wraps up today's lesson on talking about graphs. Let's quickly review what we covered and highlight some key phrases to help you confidently discuss graphs in English. What we talked about: how to describe different types of graphs, discussing trends and patterns in data, making suggestions to improve readability and clarity, key phrases. I was going through the report and noticed the graph on page 5. It shows the sales growth over the last 6 months. The labels on the x-axis and y-axis need to be adjusted. The colors used for the different categories are too similar. The line graph shows an upward trend. Should we include a comparison with last year's data? It would help show whether this growth is part of a long-term trend. Let me know if you need any help with the formatting. Talking about graphs is an essential skill for business research and everyday discussions. Whether you are analyzing trends, improving visualizations, or explaining data, using the right phrases will help you communicate clearly and effectively. Okay, thanks for watching today's lesson on English Fab. I hope you found these English tips useful and feel more confident. Remember, practice makes perfect, so try using these phrases in your daily conversations. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more Fab English lessons. Until next time, keep practicing and stay Fab.